Hello everybody, Lead Farmer 73, and I just want to touch on something that I was really concerned about. A lot of people don't understand what's going on, and I was going to do a video on how I pulled this off, but I didn't have the time. This is one of the things I think is very important and everybody need to give it a shot. I'm down here in Columbia, South Carolina, and down here they don't put gutters on houses. That's just not one of the things they do. That's an extra. You know, that's like having a house built and you want granite countertops. So I don't know why they just don't. You know, I'm originally from Ohio, and every house, it could be a crack house, I don't care what it is, it got eaves troughs on it and downspouts. So what I did was, at the moment, I just been in this house a year, so at the very second it's not very important, but I'm going to have it done. I'm going to put a gutter system around my whole house, but that's not my point. My point is this: all I did was run one, what is this, 20 foot, it ain't even a whole 20 feet, just say 19 foot, see that piece leaning off the side there? I put a 20-foot vinyl gutter system up there from Home Depot. The whole thing cost me about 40, 50 bucks with all the screws and everything I had to buy, the downspouts and everything. Got a couple of barrels, and this is what I did. I ran that up there. That took me all of maybe an hour. You know, fat man on a ladder. Told you about that in my other video. Don't like it. So I'm not a professional. I don't know how to really do this, but all I know is you got to put it at an angle and let all the water run down here to the gutter. And that's what I did. And I ran this gutter system, and it goes down in this barrel, in the hole. I got some plain old screen. I know it's janky right now, but I figured right now I wanted to test it out. And that keeps all the, as you can see, keeps all the debris from going in the water system. And it goes in this barrel here. It fills this barrel up, and I got an equalizing hose coming from one barrel to another barrel. So as this one fills up, so does this one. So they're always at the exact same level. Let me back up a little bit. So they're always at the exact same level. I'm telling you, all it has to do is rain for maybe 20 minutes, a light rain, and it fills both of these up. Each one is 55 gallons. So that's 110 gallons of fresh rainwater. I don't know if y'all understand what that means. That's fresh water. You know, if you boil it and you filter it, that's drinking water. That's survival water. That's not just something I just, kicking the shit around with. This is serious. And a lot of places that I'm reading now, my hometown is having problems with drinking water. You better invest. Each one of these barrels anywhere USA, it costs you anywhere from $20 to $5 a piece. Okay? You run and back home in Ohio, everybody got gutters. All you do is hook your gutter to the damn barrel and collect your water. Okay? And this is what you get. This is what you get. Let me see. I don't even use my downspout. But this is what you get. I put a $5 spout on there, and this is what you get. Fresh water. Okay? Fresh water all day long. All it took was 20 minutes to fill 110 gallons. And you got to look again. I only got 20 feet. 20 feet. And it filled it up from being empty. 20 minutes. Look. When you open this one, this is the same thing that's in the one next to it. Full of water. Okay? If you can see it. Full of drinking water. This is how I water my garden. You know? Between this and the creek, this is how I water my garden. I don't sit there and use my hose water. Why would I charge my own self to water my garden? You know, every time I water my garden with the hose, right here, that costs me money. This keeps paying for itself over and over and over again. Look, that's full. 20 minutes. Fresh water. Okay? Keep that lid on there. Nothing gets in it. So if I wanted to drink that, I would filter it, boil it, drink it. It's that simple. As far as my garden, I hook my garden hose to that and let it gravity feed down this hill and water my garden. Usually I just put a bucket in there and just dip it out, and I go and water my garden like that. And if I was really, really slick, I would just get a pump and put in there. But the whole thing is, the point is, look how simple this is. I mean, really, I'm not a plumber, I'm not an electrician. You took a gutter, a rain gutter, you jammed it in a barrel, and you hooked them together with a water hose. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like shit. But I'm watering my garden for free. You know, I was going to make it look really nice, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of those 350-gallon totes and hook together and do the same thing. So I said, nah, I'm not going to get too serious. If this thing fill up in 20 minutes, you know, I need more barrels. And don't just keep getting a whole bunch of barrels. Get a tote. Put about 2 or 3 of those 300-gallon totes back here, and they'll fill up in no time. So all I'm going to do with this corner back here, I'm just going to fence it off so it looks nice. Nobody sees it. Nobody knows what's going on behind it. My trash cans, my composting barrel over there, you know. And I stopped using that. Don't get me wrong. That thing works like a dream. But you know what works better than that, and better than remembering to keep turning that thing every day? I'm going to show you what works better than that composter. Here go my composters right here. All our food scraps, all the stuff that we don't use, we throw it in here. And they churn that stuff up. Look at that. Under that stuff there is black soil. You know, chicken poop and all the other things we throw in there. You know, my grass clippings and everything else. I mean, that's the only composting I need right there. Natural composting. So, that's the only way I want to do it. But, back to what I was saying. Rain barrels. Man, get a rain barrel. It's so simple. It's so simple. You know, the government, I'm not even going to start in on that conspiracy theory shit. But I'm going to say this. The water is getting bad and it's getting less of it. And everybody better start thinking about another way to figure out how to get some water besides keep running to Walmart and Kroger's and buying bottled water, because we don't know what the hell that is either. So, again, I'm going to leave that alone. Hook up a downspout. Laird Farmer 73, as the train is whistling, and I am out.